Runway
18.
Fresh Valley traffic, Cessna 16 Whiskey, we're about a mile out on the 45 coming up to the water tanks, looking for the traffic overhead, Fresh Valley.
Belts.
French Valley traffic, bearing 773 Romeo, takeoff runway 18, French Valley traffic.
November, turning downwind overhead, runway.
And 16 Whiskey, we have you guys in sight, we'll follow you guys in number 2, French Valley.
Alright. There's 1800 RPM.
Challenger 6.
Gauges are all green. Here we go.
Position and hold, runway 18 behind the Baron.
Airspeed 16 Whiskey, left downwind 18, French Valley.
$70, 80.
French Valley traffic, Cherokee 69 November, left base, runway 18.
Challenger jet, position and hold, runway 18, French Valley.
That's right.
French Valley traffic, 16 Whiskey, we're on an extended downwind for landing, French Valley.
Challenger departing runway 18, French Valley.
Can I ask you a question, or are you...
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, with him taking off behind us...
16 Whiskey, left base 18.
I know it's not... is there anything, like any kind of turbulence or anything like that you would get from him being behind you?
No, there's no way for anything behind you to get in front of you.
But even if you were like to cross the field or something like that over him, or... No?
His wake turbulence is all behind and below him, and that's the only thing that you have to worry about.
Whiskey is extended final 18, French Valley, full stop.
Challenger jet turning left.
Oh, sorry.
And March departure, exit jet 214's off French Valley at 3,100 for 4,500 left turn.
Exit jet 214, March approach ident.
March approach, Baron 773 Romeo.
Jet 214, right of contact, 4 miles to the southeast of French Valley. Expect IFR clearance here momentarily. Maintain 4,000.
Okay, well, we're climbing to 4,500. We're back down to 4,000. Is that jet 214?
Jet 215, continue to climb to 5,000 if you haven't started.
All right, we'll continue to climb to 5,000. Is that jet 214?
March approach, Baron 773 Romeo.
Baron 777 Romeo, March approach, altimeter 3015, same intention.
3015, Baron 7773 Romeo, just off of French Valley, climbing out of 4.9, going to 6.5, flight following to Fresno Chandler, that's Foxtrot Charlie Hotel. And we're B55.
You're already outside of the confines of my airspace, just SoCal approach 134.0.
340, have a good day.
Good day. Jet 214, you cleared to
124.1, good day.
24-1782, Mike, we'll see you.
Afternoon, SoCal, Baron 773 Romeo.
Number 363 Juliet Golf, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000, 3 Juliet Golf.
Moonshine 3, reset transponder squawk 4777.
4777, Moonshine 3.
SoCal, exit jet 214, 5,000, direct homeland.
Hotel 127.3, have a good day.
That was locked.
Number
177 Zulu Zulu, contact SoCal approach on 127.3.
Contact SoCal on 127.3, 177 Zulu Zulu.
Jet 214, 5000, direct homeland.
Jet 214, SoCal departure, climb and maintain at 9,000.
I maintain 9,000, Jet 214.
Jet 214, climb maintain 14, 14,000.
I maintain 14, 14,000, Jet 214.
Southwest 2245, descend via the arrival, except maintain 1,000.
Descend via the Disney 4, except maintain 11,000, Southwest 2345.
Afternoon SoCal, bearing 773 Romeo.
Calling with the VFR request, call back in 5 minutes.
Roger.
It's us, call back in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Exit 214, expect a vector to join Victor 64.
We'll expect that exit to 214.
Cessna 73262 is with you at 4,500, descending to 3,500.
Number 73262, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 3014. I have no landing or weather information available for Hammer Airport.
I'll take that weather information, 262.
He just said he had 12,000.
Kevin Jet 801, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 3014, descend to maintain 10,000.
3014 down to 10, 10,000, Kevin Jet 801.
Number 3, Juliet Golf, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, Boeing 737, 12,000, descending 1,000.
Inside, 363, Juliet Golf.
Number 3, Juliet Golf, thanks.
Alright.
Number 3, Golf, Juliet, descend to maintain 8,000, turn left heading 270 when able, direct Pomona.
Cessna 8,000, left turn 270, and direct Pomona when able, 363, Juliet Golf.
Can I take him out of the box, or should he stay in it?
He should stay in the box, but you can bring the box up here if you want.
Number 153, Pop Charlie, SoCal approach, the Ontario, altimeter 3014.
3014, thanks. 143, Papa Charlie.
Gamma Jet 801, contact SoCal approach on 127.0, good day.
270, so long.
Southwest 2245, descend via the arrival.
Descend via arrival, Southwest 2245.
Jet 214, turn left, a left turn, heading
I don't know if you want to try to feed him or not.
Left turn 120 to join Victor 64, exit Jet 214.
Might be hungry.
November 262, reset transponder, squawk 4720.
Cessna 73262, squawk
There's the
4720.
It's in that plastic, it's just like a canned milk.
LA citation 66 alarm
Is it in here?
17.
No.
Descending on the 203.
Jet 214,
Should be back
contact
there.
Los Angeles Center on 128.
Pretty sure I put it back there.
Person 126 point. So let me look that up. Jet 214, contact Los Angeles Center 125.65, 2565.
2565, exit Jet 214.
United 1877,
How much of it?
passing 1,600, descending
They
via
didn't give me any instructions.
Papa.
United 1877, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 3014.
3014.
Southwest 2245, company traffic 1 o'clock,
What the
8
hell
miles
is this?
southeastbound, leveling 7,000, 737.
There was a syringe in there.
Southwest 2487, SoCal departure, traffic 9 o'clock.
I don't know what that is.
Company 737 descending under 9,300 for 8,000, descend lower.
Problem with that can is when you open it, there's no way to close it.
SoCal 661 Bravo Papa 163.
You're also supposed to
661 Bravo,
shake
SoCal
it.
approach, Ontario, altimeter 3014.
Moonshine 2 minutes at Elsinore.
Sentinel aircraft, vicinity of Lake Elsinore, jump zone parachute, jumping 14,000, 2 minutes. Southwest 2487, company traffic no factor, be passing behind you, climb maintain 14,000, expedite through 8 for traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, 6,400 indicated.
Okay, going to 14,000, we'll hurry up to
Alright,
Southwest
on the aux tanks.
Southwest 2245, company traffic no factor, contact SoCal approach 124.1, good day.
124.1, we have Southwest 2245, good day.
Perfect, thanks. November 363 Juliet Golf, contact SoCal approach on 125.5. Have a good day.
1255, 363 Juliet Golf, good day.
And was there a twin Cessna with a request?
That's us, I think.
There was a Baron 773 Romeo.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
773 Romeo, was it?
Yes, sir. About 10 outside of Paradise. Flight following 6,500 to Fresno Chandler.
And what's the identifier for the destination?
Foxtrot Charlie Hotel, 73 Romeo.
November 73 Romeo, maintain VFR conditions at 6,500.
6,500? Yeah.
6,500.
12 o'clock. Low, 5 miles.
November 73 Romeo, contact approach 125.5. Good day.
1255, 73 Romeo. Good day. Good afternoon, approach Baron 773 Romeo, 6,500.
November 73 Romeo, SoCal approach Ontario, altimeter 3014. And what altitude did you want to cruise at?
6,500.
6,500, 73 Romeo.
Thank you.
Approach Baron 73 Romeo. We're going to go ahead and go up to 8.5 for the terrain.
73 Romeo, VFR climbs approved.
Thank you.
73 Romeo, what's going to be your on-course heading?
73 Romeo, we're going to be going over Lake Hughes and then direct, so after that it'll be about 300 heading.
Okay then. Number 673, looks like that was a pretty steep turn. I'm showing you on about a 150 heading. Turn left, heading 100 to join Victor 394.
Puppy needs to be tube fed into
Victor
its stomach.
373. That's a
Oh no, that ain't going to happen. Shit.
What?
I didn't realize that. Would have been nice if they told us.
Well, that's what,
The catheter's for.
yeah.
Okay. Well, they can handle that at the rescue later. Unfortunately, we've already opened this shit.
He says he has formula in a tube and a syringe with him as well.
Okay.
But,
Look at departure, so the 2357.
I realize from editing our videos when we're recording, we
14,000.
really need to watch our language.
fuck you. You watch your fucking
Southwest
language.
2357,
Yeah.
SoCal departure, radar contact.
Why, are you having to edit out like 3/4 of it?
Yeah, it's next to impossible. I mean, if you want to get like when I'm coming in for landing, seeing if I can get a better fucking landing this time.
So you play music over it. Well,
Let's just hope that doesn't spill.
yeah.
And November 673, you could join the airway on this heading. Let me know when you're established on Victor 394.
Alright, we'll join the airway on this heading and we'll report established 673.
Thank you. November 984 Alpha Victor, contact SoCal approach 135.05.
I'm gonna put him
135.05, 984
back
Alpha Victor.
because it's actually in the sun over there, so it's probably warmer.
Okay.
So you've taken lots of pictures.
I haven't taken hardly any. I took a little bit of video when you were walking up.
What do you want me to tell this guy? The dog's gonna be hungry?
Just tell him we don't know anything about feeding him, so we'll leave that up to you guys. we're going to, but not going to try that.
673 established on 394.
Number 673, thank you. Contact SoCal approach on 121.3.
121.3, good day, 673.
SoCal Fresno 52070.
Did you want music?
2,300 climbing to 2,000.
What?
Did you want music?
No.
Number 52070, contact SoCal on 135.4.
135.4070.
Southwest 2357, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.27.
2527, Southwest 2357.
Number 73 Romeo, for airspace turn right, heading 320, I'll have on navigation for you in about 2 minutes.
320?
Yeah.
320, 73 Romeo. I didn't need to repeat all that back, did I?
No.
Camera.
Romeo, that's perfect. You can resume your own navigation. Thank you.
So now, so it's a Romeo.
Number 73 Romeo, contact Joshua, approach 124.55.
12455, 73 Romeo. Thank you for your help. Good afternoon, Joshua approach, Baron 773 Romeo, 8500.
Reply to the mic, contact Delhi Center 132.5.
132.5, 588.
7773 Romeo, Josh approach, altimeter 3012.
3012, 73 Romeo.
At 265, contact SoCal approach 127.0.
127.0 for Pat 265.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have the heat on, but that's because you're sitting in the sun, huh?
Yes, I am.
Got both of our sweatshirts and jackets around now.
Another 726 Max here, contact SoCal approach 120.4.
SoCal 120.4, 972 Mike Sierra, good day.
Yeah.
Runways with right traffic pattern, public use. But you don't like to go any less than 3 with this?
I don't like to go less than 4, but we're going to, and we've done it many times at Fresno Chandler. Chandler, I think, is only 3,600 feet.
What's the maximum you can do with this?
The maximum?
I mean the minimum.
Good afternoon, Joshua.
Well,
1 mile south of Paws, 8,800.
when you're talking about a twin,
Welly 1, Josh approach, welcome.
the biggest consideration is for takeoff.
3012, I didn't move.
Thing called accelerate stop distance. That's accelerate up to where you can get airborne,
Welly 1, ready to contact.
lose an engine, and stop.
Really what?
And I always want to plan on that.
Number 7773 Romeo, contact Delhi Center 125.8.
125.8, 73 Romeo. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Center Baron 7773 Romeo, 8500.
Baron 7773 Romeo, Los Angeles Center, Burbank, altimeter 3014.
3014, 73 Romeo. Okay, is this a VOR?
Yes.
This lake?
Look out here. Look out here. See the brown, no tree flat spot right there on top of the hill?
Yes.
See the white thing in the middle of it? That's the VOR.
Okay. Do they always look like that?
Pretty much. So you were asking about what the shortest runway I can do is, and I was sort of interrupted in explaining that. With the twin, because once you get airborne and are cleaned up,
Los Angeles Center, resume normal speed. You can expect higher about
the expectation is that you're going to continue to fly, as opposed to a single. I mean, a single is, if you're taking off and you lose the engine, you're shit out of luck. You got literally nothing else you can do. With a twin, you get it cleaned up, get the engine feathered, continue to fly, and bring it back around. So with a single, there is no real accelerate stop distance. They concern themselves, you're concerned more with
Okay, we're looking for him, 10-183.
take off and climb over a 50-foot obstacle.
Sky was 3095 with 12,000 kilometers flight.
With a twin, you're concerned with accelerate stop distance is your first
Roger, resume normal
runway limitation.
So normal speed, Sky was 3095.
You know, and my philosophy on it comes from being an airline pilot for 27 years. If I am running down the runway and I lose an engine and I have to stop, I want it to be on the pavement. I don't want it to be in the dirt or the fence, the trees, or anything on the other end of the airport. The accelerate stop distance in this airplane at sea level at max gross weight is like 3,600 feet. And that's, you know, peak performance. That's why I always say I don't like to go into less than 4,000 feet. Because at sea level, max gross weight at 4,000 feet, I know that we're inside of accelerated stop distance.
Direct to Lee.
Will the airplane do it? Sure, it'll take off on a 2,200-foot runway.
193, contact Los Angeles Center, 132.
But that doesn't mean I think it's the smartest way to fly.
193.
Now, there are plenty of guys out there who completely disagree and say, you know, you just treat it like a single. If you lose the engine, you just pull it back and you go off the end of the runway. Well, that's not a good plan to me.
You go off the end of the runway, you take off, or you...
If you lose an engine, you just shut it down and...
Oh, you just land it like
and if you don't have... Yeah, and if you don't have enough runway, you just go off the end, just like you would in a single. You know, because if you're in a single, and that happens, where are you going? Off the end. There's... You know, unless you want to limit yourself on that to, you know, runways as well, but at what point in a single do you say it's safe? I mean, you know, you got to be over 1,000 feet above the field, lose an engine to make a 180-degree turn and get back and land on the airport.
So tell me this, if you're taking off and you're taking off and you haven't yet lifted off and you lose the engine.
You're staying on the runway.
Okay. What about if, you know, right as you take off you lose the engine?
Right there, you're in that hard spot of, okay.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, the good thing about this airplane is the landing gear cycles in less than 5 seconds. So, depends on what your speed is and everything else, but the first thing that's going to happen when you lose an engine is you're going to start to lose airspeed. So, I mean, if you still got the gear down, your best bet is just to close the throttles and land straight ahead. And if you go off the end of the runway, you go off the end of the runway.
Red said 90, climb on 11, 3, 14.
Because there's no guarantee that it's going to continue to fly.
Higher for here shortly. Contact Los Angeles Center, 132.5.
32.5, red strip 90.
And once you have the gear up, this airplane, there's no reason once you get the gear up, if you can get the prop feathered, that this airplane won't fly.
Bearing 7-3 Romeo, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
118.8, 73 Romeo. Have a good day.
See ya.
Good afternoon, approach Baron 773 Romeo, 8,500.
Baron 773 Romeo, Bakersfield approach, Bakersfield altimeter 3019er.
3019er, 73 Romeo.
Okay, now it goes up. .50 feet. So again, that's why you adjust your altimeter, so that you can be at the correct altitude for the correct pressure.
Oh, but that's one of the few things I understand.
Okay.
What's substation?
I would assume it's a power station of some kind.
Didn't you say that golf courses are pretty easy to find? Or
You can usually find them, yeah. Especially in California, because they're the only green things most of the time, but we've gotten so much rain that that's not necessarily the case.
Call makes the approach taken. Just a 5 Charlie Alpha, VFR altitude, your discretion.
Alright, let's start down to
31 Hotel IFR cancellation, receive clock VFR, change to advisor, frequency approved. Have a good day.
I'll let them know. Approach Baron 73 Romeo is going to start our VFR descent.
Baron 73 Romeo, rudder.
Okay, so I want you to keep it at 170 knots and come down at 500 feet a minute.
That's 300 Bravo, when able, reset transponders, clock 4266.
And I want you to fly heading 335.
Thank you, come and maintain
where the heading bug is. Easy on that descent. Oh, we got a small puppy on board. Okay, so pitch it down so you're descending at 500 feet a minute.
Okay.
And figure out what you need to do with the power to get it to the speed you want.
Cessna 39 Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles opposite direction, Cessna 5300.
Shit. Okay.
Turn left back to, I'll call it 320. That should be close enough. We should be close to pointed straight up the runway now. Watch your descent rate.
That's a 25 Echo Foxtrot, Fresno, approach Fresno altimeter 3018.
Maybe we should do this when there's not a puppy.
Okay, turn left to 310. Approach Baron 73 Romeo, we've got Fresno Chandler inside.
Baron 73 Romeo, roger. Use caution for numerous aircraft in the vicinity of Fresno Chandler Airport. 1 about 2 south inbound on the VOR approach is assessed at 1,000. Squawk VFR, change to advisor, frequency crew.
73 Romeo, talk to you on the way out. Alright, I got the airplane from here.
You got the airplane.
Figure out what these guys are doing.
Okay, how bad
Fresno Chandler traffic, Baron 73 Romeo is about 8 miles to the south inbound for landing, Fresno.
Fresno Chandler, Cessna 152 is on the left base, runway 30, Fresno, full stop.
Got one guy, left base. There's 2 other guys out here, but I don't know if they're
coming in or not.
Yeah.
If they are, we'll swing out and we'll go around the pattern. Alright, we're on the Baines.
Fresno Chandler, Cessna 152 is flying on runway 30, full stop.
Is 30 the runway you plan on using?
Yes.
Okay, I think he's the only one. The other guy was 3,000 above us, and he's...
Yeah.
The other guy's going away.
You can make a PA, tell them we're on a 5-mile final runway 30.
Fresno Chandler traffic, run Baron 773, run it. Fuck. Fresno Chandler traffic, Baron 773 Romeo.
4-mile final.
4-mile final, runway 30. God damn it. Okay, he's on the ground.
Fresno Chandler, Cessna 152, we just cleared the runway 30 at Echo.
Gas, undercarriage, mixture.
And gear down.
Props are fine. Now there's bugs on the fucking windshield.
Yep. And you get to clean them off because I'm going to be running.
Yep. Okay, make a PA, we're on a 2-mile final.
Fresno Chandler traffic, Baron 773 Romeo, 2-mile final, runway 30, Fresno traffic.
Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props coming up. Full flaps. Start to reduce. Power line.
Nice save. Nice landing, babe.
It was a little jerky right there at the end, but...
You pulled it off.
It was, it's just a short runway for my taste, so...
Fresno Chandler traffic. Baron 7773 Romeo, clearing runway 30. Fresno Chandler traffic.
Alright, that's good, that's good. These are the flaps. Flaps. Trim 0, cowl flaps are open, lights are off.